Hey everybody, welcome back to Meadow Green Farm. So we're up in the barn again today and we're still trying to get caught up. I talk about this a lot, but I'm still far behind and we're going to work on getting caught up today. This wall behind me right here, you can see all these boards running lateral. There's a wall right here and then there's a wall right behind me. Those boards have all got to come down because we got to build Loretta a farrowing stall. Our sow, she's a sow now, Loretta, she gave birth once last November and she's ready to farrow again. So our sow Loretta is ready to farrow in less than a week. So that's what being behind gets you. You get a pig that's about ready to farrow and you're not ready yet. My plan is probably take, I don't know, the top 3 or 4 boards off of each wall and see how far that will get us. I do have a bunch of boards kind of kicking around here. We got 2x up here, and then over here on the other side of the tractor, I got a bunch of scrap wood leaning up against the wall. So we're gonna try and make our way through that first, and then if I need to, that's when I'll start taking off the bottom of these walls and use that for the farrowing stall. Two minutes in, I'm changing my mind, taking all the boards down. Alright, so we pulled out all the nails out of these boards. Now, what I'm going to do is start building this back wall you see right behind me that goes outside of the barn. So we want to start here and then see where we're at before I start taking down this wall. I'm sure I'm going to have to take most of this down, but I want to see where I'm at before I do that. So what we got to do is, I've talked about before, our barn is actually at a hill, so we got to build a little bit of a berm out of boards. So the bottom 2 or 3 boards are going to be stacked right up against each other so we can dump some dirt right up against them and make it level, because right now with it going downhill, it makes it very hard for the pigs to farrow. What happens is, as she's farrowing, she kind of shimmies and shakes around a little bit, and then she wiggles herself downhill up against those boards. It also makes it very hard for us to assist her with the farrowing. You know, she's like 300, 350 pounds, these pigs are, so if they shimmy themselves down against the board, you're not moving them unless they want to move. And most of the time when she's in that farrowing state of mind, you're not going to move her. She doesn't want to get up. She doesn't want to move around. So what we need to do is level that out. So we're going to go ahead, build a berm, put up as many boards as we can, see where we're at. Then we'll start working on tearing down this wall. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pin everything to the wall with these little plastic coated screws. And then I'm going to come through afterwards and put these little 4-inch screws on as more of a permanent fix to the wall. We learned very quick with the pigs that these little plastic coated screws, they don't hold in a pig. But these guys seem to work really well. Well, Miss Loretta here was enjoying her mud hole while I was doing this wall. She's supposed to be staying clean. She's not listening. You're a good girl anyways, though. Yes, you are. I know, you're just really itchy. Probably hot. It's warm out today. So we got all this wall done. we got 6 boards up, and it's all lagged to the railroad ties, the uprights over here. You know, as you can see, the cladding of the barn on the backside has been absolutely destroyed. It was rotting anyways, and the pigs had just been slowly pulling it all apart. And that's really why I cut all this off when the pigs were originally up here, was because it wasn't doing anything. It wasn't nailed to anything, so it was just kind of flopping around, so we got rid of it. We did end up using all the boards from that original wall, and I just want to kind of show you a perspective of what I was talking about. You can see how the ground is sloping down towards the wall, so there's a little bit of a gap over here. That's fine. We're going to probably bring in at least 5 or 6 buckets of clay and try and pack this down as good as possible, and hopefully get Miss Loretta here a nice flat farrowing stall and it stays nice and dry. I know you're ready. I know. You gonna lay down? Come here. Come here. She loves her belly rubs. She'll lay down as soon as you start rubbing her belly. Oof. She's like, just rub my belly. Somebody, please. Well, I am up here once again after work, working on this farrowing stall, and to say it's been an interesting week, that's an understatement. So we've had a lot going on the farm, which you're gonna see here in probably another week or two. I gotta finish editing some footage of what we've been doing. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for now. We also need to start finishing this farrow stall wall over here. I came up here the other day with the intent of watching our now sow Reba. She's been feeling under the weather, so I came up and decided to watch over her for a few minutes and make sure that she was okay, because she's looked to be feeling a little under the weather. But anyways, while I was up here, I got bored, as I usually do. I don't idle around very well, so I started taking apart the other wall to get the boards that we need over here. Well, long story short, all the shelving fell on my head. Survived that one, but put a damper on that night, so I didn't get anything done that night. The next night I came up, 2 nights ago, and then last night I came up and Reba was running around out here having herself a party with her piglets. So that pretty much killed last night, because we spent quite a bit of time trying to get them all back into the stall, and I really kind of felt bad because it's been pretty hot down here and Reba was having a lot of fun out in the mud, because we had just got a pretty big rainstorm the night before, so everything was muddy, it was wet, it was nice and cool. So I actually just let her kind of roam around out here in the pasture with her piglets for a while. But anyway, killed that night. So we're back up here again tonight. We're gonna see if we can start finishing this farrowing stall and get Loretta, hopefully by the end of this video, moved into her new home. All right. Got 2 impacts, 3 batteries, and a box of screws, Loretta. Let's get building. Uh-oh, I'm gonna take the strap down. We're gonna take the strap off. Oh, you already took it off for me. Wow, aren't you so nice? I'll tell you what, after I get this board up, I'm gonna take the gate out so you can be right in my face as I'm trying to work. Of course, I picked the heaviest gate in the world to do this with. Probably the heaviest one we got. I mean, the whole barn's moving. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, that does it for the watering nipples. I think we're good to go there. It's a little crooked, but well. All right, so went down to the hardware store on lunch today and snagged myself a barrel lock, we got a door pull, and a couple hinges. So I have all the hardware to do the door, and that's what we're gonna be working on tonight is the door right here. We gotta get this door in place, like I said before, and then all we gotta do is put some fill in here. And then we gotta move her feeder over here, and then we're done. We can move Loretta into her new home for the next 8 weeks. If you hear any lip smacking, that's not me, that's the pigs. Everybody's fed and taken care of. So hopefully we can get this farrowing stall completed tonight. Little piglets are tearing it up in here. Oof. Oh man, that was somebody's head on the bottom of Reba's feeder. Ouch. I'm gonna have a hard time getting the trim board on with this thing moving around, so I figure we just get our barrel latch on now, that we can keep the door shut, get our handle on. Everything will be stationary as we try to assemble. Plate. That side goes where we walk. Let's see here. Alrighty. We are done building the farrowing stall. Yeah, we gotta go get some dirt. Well, at least we have electricity in the barn now, so when it gets dark I can continue working, and that's where I'm at right now, is it's getting dark. So we got all the lights on and we got this all finished up. We got all the dirt in here, got it all leveled out, took about 4 buckets full. It's all smoothed out, packed down as about as best as I can get it. She's a lot heavier than I am, so I'm sure she's gonna sink in a little bit, but she'll pack it down the rest of the way. I gotta get some hay so we can throw it down in here. Tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can pick up a bale of hay. We'll move her feeder over, and then I gotta work on just trenching out in this corner just a little bit. You can see the hole right in the corner where the water down here is gonna eventually flow out. So I learned my lesson with Reba's stall. The dirt is kind of flat, but it's all angled this way, so the urine and everything in here is gonna flow down that way, hopefully. That's the plan. My other plan is to put her feeder over here, and hopefully she won't go to the bathroom near the feeder. So that means she'll come over here to pee and poop, and again, it'll just all go down that same hole right out of our barn. So that's it for me tonight. I will see you tomorrow. All right, so we just completed some final cleanup of everything that fell off the shelves before we get Loretta in here. As you can see, our barn is starting to look really nice. I really like the way that this barn is starting to take shape. We got our food here for the 2 pigs. Got some spare hay in front of Loretta's stall in case she needs that. And she is patiently waiting to get out. So let's go ahead and start moving this girl. Hey there, Mama. Want to come out for a stroll?
Hey.
I'll go up here and watch.
If I don't make eye contact, they won't know I'm out. Oh, it's nice to be able to stretch your legs, huh, girl? She had plenty of space in the pen, but it's different. Cat's having himself a good time up there. He's coming. Food's always a good motivator, huh, Loretta? All right, well, Loretta's moved into her new farrowing stall. She'll be here for the next 8 weeks, and I expect she's going to deliver us a handful of beautiful little piglets. So we're really excited for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be a wrap on today. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see the piglets in a couple weeks, because I think she's due any day now. I hope you enjoyed the video once again. I hope you have a great day.